Boom. It looks like that Cavern of Transcendence trial that was getting ready to form filled in like the minute I was away. So that happened. That's okay. We got Vernon von Grun here, and what could go wrong? Alright, so the Great Grun Gathering. Now my basic research is complete. The next step is technological application, design, and assembly of all the pieces of the apparatus I need is sadly beyond my skills, as you admit it, but the part of science is to gauge unflinchingly at truth. I'm not a great engineer, but I'm capable enough to know where to find the pieces I need, and that, my friend, is where you can help me. Alright, let's do it. Excellent! You are a true friend of science. Now then, the first item I will need is a telepathic amplifier. Our drill requested the one I was planning to use, curse him. I did find out that the council has been working on a similar device. They most likely have it hidden in a compound, yada yada. Nothing else there matters. If you wish to conduct some experiments and mayhem yourself while you're there, go for it. Cool. Alright. So now, we have a vial of bees, okay? So anytime in your life, you're just picturing like Nicolas Cage yelling, "Not the bees." Just remember, I'm the one who unleashed the bees on him. That is what I do. Now then, back to chat. Let's see, elizibar. XLG says, elizibar, you've been described... Oh, he just typed in all caps, "Not the bees." Yes, the bees. I have the bees. You've been described by the Honolulu Press as an intellectual maverick, fueled by an impressive array of interests and pastimes. Do you ever feel pressure to live to their billing? No. Does a fish feel pressure when it's drinking water or breathing? No. They just do it. Yearlong says, a few years ago, Shake Shack had a black sesame shake. I remember joining that. Yeah, that'd probably be pretty good. Let's look at this stupid map. The glow is probably in the water room. We're going to come through here and look just in case. Nope, don't see it. Alright, water room it is. This is why it's called the water room. There's a lot of really dumb places glowies can spawn in here. Maybe I'll turn the sound on so we can find it more quickly. Oh, we're being shot at. Hi, guys. Why are you shooting at me? Did you not notice I was stealthed? Where'd this guy come from? Come on, where you at, little glowy? Yes, this is also known as the Ryulong loses all frames room, yeah? I can believe that. I can see that. We can call. We have his phone. Ah, you have it. That's the first piece needed for my device. I haven't waited for something so eagerly since I ordered the chemistry set I used to genetically re-engineer my dog when I was a boy. Even then they thought me mad, but they had no idea what I was truly capable of, what heights of science I will now reach thanks to your villainous efforts. Well, you're welcome. The next two components I require will be a bit trickier to get. The first one is a special bio-warfare dispersal unit. As I've learned from numerous attempts to build one in the past, creating them is a skill that's the only unit I have. But the Malta group is rumored to have one. Unfortunately, getting it from them will likely be rather complicated. But where there is science, there is a way. Oh boy. Follow as I outline the operation. Vernon, the counterintelligence expert, is often in conflict with the Malta group, and he knows the location of the Malta base where they currently have the dispersal unit. This facility is also where they do a great deal of resupply. Agent Vernon originally was going to have do this, came down with a sudden unexplained will of Earth infection. Oh, that's weird. So he is looking for someone to enter the base and divert some of the resupply shipments to random destinations in an attempt to send the Malta group's paranoia into overdrive. Jeez, this is complicated. It's probably the transparency effects that are causing problems. What I want you to talk to him about, you will do this for him, but you will label a container with this first unit in it to system should not be random. We'll reach Dr. Creed on Mercy Isle. Creed was my mentor once, then we had a falling out when I refused to follow his visible cranial route. You will still help me with this. Yada yada yada. Got it. Okay, let's go talk to Vernon. All the way up there. Hello, Vernon. It's not you looking for something to do. That's funny. I got something for someone like you to do. I hate coincidences. Make me suspicious. And when the agent I was going to have undertake the operation becomes sick, then the villain comes up to me and asks if I could use some help. It makes alarm bells in my head go off. Sure, you have a good reputation, but you could also be a nemesis automaton. Oh no, he's on to me. Convert the crates, change the shipping labels on them, and alter shipping addresses in the inventory computer. You have to get the pass keys off of yada yada. Alright, cool. So we just beat some people up. Why are they acting like this is difficult? Punch people, swap labels. Got it. Yeah, because the sewers in Dark Astoria don't affect you because it's blood. Yeah, it's not transparent. It's solid. It's opaque on the surface. Do things like these screens here have an effect on your computer? Where did the lid to my drink go? Huh. That's not good. Aren't there also some costume parts that have transparency? It might be a very particular, like, old school transparency effect too that's on the water in the council bases that is just like tricksy to render. Like that, I could believe that very easily. On the other hand, maybe your computer just hates that room. Same way a lot of people that play this game hate that room. Like, that room sucks. It's not like it's the cake room in the caves, right? Like, that one, like, extra sucks, but... You know, there's still some suckitude there. Oh god, how big is this map? And of course, it's not linear. It's got to be a non-linear map where we just kind of go wherever. I love that I have turned Ground Zero into a real AoE attack. That's fabulous. Where did that guy come from? Oh, I see that hydrate. Hold on. Ah. Good stuff. And I just found the lid to my drink. It was behind my drink where I couldn't see it. You believe that? Thankfully, your hydrate helped me locate it and is no longer a problem. Great. Okay, there's a computer. That's something. None of these guys have names. So yeah, let's just click this. And we'll check down here for glowies, because I've seen in other maps like this that glowies can spawn down there. Okay, well that's done. Okay, dude's talking, so he's probably got a key. Now, I think I see the problem. Let's get it on. I'm not sure he actually wanted to get it on there. Like, that seemed to go badly for him, but okay. I guess getting the key spawns an ambush? That's what it looks like. I hate that these turrets don't die when the person that summoned them dies. This feels a little messed up. XLG's closing up shop for the night. Oh, I didn't know you were working, man. Enjoy your time off. You know, you do you. You do the you thing right there. Okay, well, there is a yellow marker that we're following here. Homie's shooting me through the walls like a jerk. Alright, so now these guys that were attacking me are done for. We got a box. Yoink. Shoot, you know, if Stella was here, XLG would say Stella's fading. I'm kind of feeling like I'm fading. This drink is not perking me up like I thought it would. Hey, here's a box. Yoink. Okay. Try this direction, I guess. Oh, there's a box. It's possible there's a thingy over here. This room. Oh, there is. Okay, let's take out this officer. We'll grab it. Alright, well, mission accomplished. Let's run to Dr. Creed and Mercy Island, man. His arc is really fun, by the way. It's got some really fun writing, just like Vernon von Grun does. Von Grun? Von Grun? It's probably Von Grun. I'm going with Von Grun. We're pronouncing that U like it's a ooh. Not an Music is okay. Guess I'll start seeing if this guy wants to like copyright claim me on YouTube. It's possible. He made this stuff. I suppose we're about to get to a very interesting place in copyright law. Like if I take something that's AI generated and then I edit it and provide editorial content that's my own, is the whole work copyrightable or just the parts I edited? And how does that suss out in different media? Like, I don't know. It's weird and exciting. Oh yes, Tom Benson did receive that package. Vernon told me to expect it. Vernon and I have falling out, but I still respect him. He's so intent on keeping his useless and unnecessary skull, but perhaps I was too hard on him. He should have become a full-fledged mad scientist long ago, and I've always felt that perhaps if I had been willing to accommodate his pro-cranial eccentricity, see, exposed skull, he might have been there today. So I'm glad to know he's still trying. I think that having a respected and feared villain like yourself aiding his mad science schemes will help Vernon finally break through. And look at you, I remember seeing you run around Mercy Island committing unspeakable acts of mayhem and violence. How often I thought back then that either you would go far or the direction of your body would prove most interesting. While there's still time for the latter, I'm glad to see you've done very well for yourself. I love this guy, man. Oh, what did she say? Wow. Tanda had a lot to say right there. Wait, we can just call him, can't we? Time capsules are tempting. Yeah, well, you might as well hit them. Like, what's the worst thing that happens? You hit it, and you get to beat 3 guys up, and now you think, oh boy, I just got free money? Like, go for it. I'm gonna stop eating the snack mix, where it's addictive, man. It's salty. At last! Now there's only one thing I need. One last component. Unfortunately, it's being held by Longbow in a heavily fortified Longbow Island base. That should be no obstacle to you. Indeed, for what can auto turrets and dedicated soldiers do to stop the inexorable advance of science? Got me the bioweapon disperser and the telepathic amplifier. There's only one last control central element I need. A sample of the will of the earth. Longbow has a sample gained from their battles against the Vanguard safely sealed away in a research bunker on a tiny island. All my plans now rely on you getting into that island and getting that sample. Okay. Maybe. A giant monster spawn could be interesting. So we get to fight Indigo. I'm game. I'm down for that. I think this mission is going to be the last thing I do tonight, guys. I am not nearly 100. Oh, jeez, it's way out there. I was hoping it was going to be like that sub right there. But GM fit with the time capsule thing? Obviously, Lord Nemesis. No, wait, we already have Nemesis Invasions. What GM got revamped? Well, they touched all the giant monsters, I think, to give them more HP. But let's see. Adamastor. Adamastor got a change in look. Hold on. Go in this door. they totally revamped how he looked a little bit. At least I think they did. It could also just be lighting. In issue 22, Adam Astor Rising event was added. Prior to him, he spawned regularly in Darkest Stories Moth Cemetery. There's a hidden spawn, yep, which made him real annoying to find. But I don't know if these two Adamastors are different. No, I guess they're not, are they? It's exactly the same model. Never mind me then. The Winter Lord got revamped, actually. He used to give way more XP than he does. Well, the Babbage event got a revamp, but Babbage himself didn't get a revamp. Where's Indigo? What hit me? Find mission exit. Where's Indigo? I want to fight Indigo. You're not Indigo. We're gonna fight you anyway, though. Let's see. The Crystal Titan got a bug fix, not really a revamp. Yeah, I don't know. I'm racking my brain thinking about giant monsters here, and I'm not coming up with one that got like a visual rework. Like, see also Giant Monster Guide. Oh, that's neat. Well, that was surprisingly easy. No Indigo. I thought we'd get to fight Indigo here, but I guess not. Kind of a bummer, kind of a letdown. Well, the Hamadon got a revamp, but he's not really a normal giant monster. Like, he's just basically a trial in disguise. Who else we got? Adamastor, Arachnos Flyer, the Avatar of Hamadon, Babbage, Caleb, Death Surge, Iakai, Scrapyard, the Ghost Ship. Oh, I guess the Ghost Ship's the giant monster. I would have just considered it a event, but yeah. The Kraken, Kronos, Lord Winter, Luska, Paladin, Ripple Surge. That is a thing. See the Hamadon, Yukon Grai, and Winter Lord. Where is the exit? We came in over here, right? There it is. Or, you know, oh, let me snooze that ad. They could just have a giant monsters show up in zones they're not supposed to be in. That might be kind of fun, right? Like, you're walking around in Steel Canyon, and all of a sudden, like, Kraken is there, or something like that. Like, that could be kind of neat. Call it like a temporal distortion or something. Alright, let's call this in. Let me see the samples. Ah, look at them. The scientific wonder. The malign intent. This stuff is the very philosopher's stone in mad science. But it's only raw and unshaped. No, the true mad scientist must always push further, look beyond what's in front of him. And I will be that true mad scientist. Soon the experiments will be done. In the annals of science, I will make certain your name is there with mine. That way when future generation scientists look back on what we were able to accomplish. Sorry, I'll get that question in a second. Sorry, I glanced to the left. I left my plate. Oh no, that they tuned Squire serves as a villain your caliber. That should be where the Rickety dropship's path. Yeah, that looks like the Rickety dropship paths for Granville. Have you never used the Vidiot map pack so that you can actually see everything that matters on a map? Oh man, I think I'm gonna wrap this stream up here, man. The pain is getting annoying, and I need to just go take some more ibuprofen and probably just go to bed at that point. Although knowing me, I'll say I'm gonna go to bed, and then I won't for like 3 hours because that's how I am. Yeah, you absolutely should get the map pack. It makes life a lot easier. You should also give me a list of task forces that you don't know how to run, and I will tell you how to run them. With very few exceptions, I've done every TF in this game dozens of times. I may not be great at doing this. Barkumo? Hold on! I used to know you! Bro, where did you go? No! Where did he go? That was somebody I think I knew on live. Ah! I could broadcast, but that seems like less fun than tracking him down. Anyway, goody booty. Like, if you don't know how to get the video map pack and stuff, let me know. I'll tell you how to do it. I'm gonna call it a stream here, guys. Like, I'm kind of in a fair amount of discomfort at the moment, and it's very distracting. So you all have a good night. Take care of yourselves, and go say hello to whoever your favorite streamer is. And take care of yourselves. Wait, I already said that. Ciao. I swear I knew this person on live. I'm gonna find them. I'm gonna find them.